am here with Show and Tell, and I'm here on the ACI North America registration area with Kevin Schreier from CAVU. CAVU is actually an acronym, right, Kevin?
It's an acronym for Ceiling and Visibility Unlimited, which designates perfect flying conditions for a pilot. So
okay.
it gives us our aviation roots, but also talks about our unlimited potential.
Okay, so beyond that, then tell me about CAVU and what you do.
Yeah, so CAVU, we're wholly owned by MAG, Manchester Airport Group. Mm-hmm. And MAG had an online business in the UK called MAG-O.
That's right.
And then we had a US business called MAG USA, and we merged those two to make CAVU. We rebranded in April of this year, so it's pretty new. And so really CAVU exists to help the passenger through their journey in the airports. And we really have two foundations. We have a digital platform that's really driven by parking right now, but it'll be many other things as we go forward. And then we have a hospitality platform. We have lounges throughout the US and in the UK. So that's really the kind of the building blocks of CAVU.
And we've written about your lounges many times in the magazine.
Yes.
Because it's such an interesting concept, and people are, when they're traveling, they're looking for more of that hospitality experience, and it's being provided more.
That's right.
Right? So what is the value proposition for CAVU?
On the lounge side. So on the lounge side, I mean, we have 12 lounges in the U.S. that are open for business right now. We have 3 under construction, so we'll have 15 by early next year. And our lounges are common use lounges, so we're not attached to any one airline. So you fly JetBlue, I fly Alaska or United, and everybody's welcome. We have a relationship with American Express. Their platinum card holders get into our lounges.
That's smart.
Yeah, and we co-brand with them in most locations. So you'll see Escape and Amex. And so the value proposition is just to have a nice place to escape the madness of an airport. Make a Zoom call, have a nice meal. And airports are more and more crowded now as mostly the leisure traveler has come back. The business traveler has somewhat. And so people just want to have a place to escape, and that's our brand, is Escape. So that's really the proposition on the lounge side, and we'd like to grow that business throughout the U.S. I think you'll see, many. We hope to double that business in the next three or 4 years. So
okay, those are big goals.
Those are big goals. That's right.
Okay. So what else are you working on?
So on the digital side, because we've owned these 3 airports in the UK, Manchester Airport Group owns Manchester Airport, Stansted, which is an airport right outside of London, and East Midlands, which is an airport right in the middle of the country. And they've owned them for over a decade. So they've got very good from a parking reservation standpoint and parking revenue management. We call revenue management intelligent performance. And they've been able to really optimize revenue. And so we're taking that digital platform to the U.S. We have 10 airports right now that are using our digital platform. There's 3 or 4 more that'll come on in the next few months. And so we can pre-book parking. So in the UK, I think it's 80% of everybody that goes to the airport has a parking reservation. Where in the U.S., that number is about 10%.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's pretty well trained in the UK then.
It is.
I always forget to make my reservation, and then I show up. Should have made a reservation.
And we think that's going to change. I mean, the U.S., you have you always go to the airport with an airplane reservation. You always have a hotel reservation. You have a car reservation.
Hopefully.
Why wouldn't you have a parking reservation? And then once we know the behavior of when people come and when they go, whether they come on a Monday or come on a Tuesday, leave on a Sunday, if they're coming before Christmas or in the middle of February, we can start to gauge demand, and then we can start to dynamically price it. But you have to have pre-booking so that you can make it intelligent enough to optimize the revenue. So that's what 5 of our 10 clients here in the U.S. Are using us for revenue management also. So we're actually helping them set their prices. So that's a real growth area for us. But again, the goal is to eventually do other things on a digital platform that'll help somebody through the airport journey. Booking hotels, booking rental cars, travel insurance. We have a product too, a pod product, where if you don't want to go into the lounge, it's like a phone booth in the airport, and you can it's Wi-Fi equipped, it's clean, you can go in.
What's it called?
It's called Workspace.
Workspace,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
So,
those are convenient.
Yeah, And then again, if you go online and you book your parking, you could book a lounge or you could book a workspace. So right now, all of our platforms don't talk to one another, and so our tech team is actually bringing it all together into a single platform. So first quarter next year, you'll be able to go on, and CAVU is not a customer-facing brand. It'll more than likely be a white label widget on an airport site where you'll go in, you'll book your parking, you can book a lounge, you can book a workspace, etc.
Like
So
a behind-the-scenes concierge.
that's right. That's right. So that's where we're headed. We're really excited about it. We're very tech-heavy company. We've got people in the UK and in the US that are super smart putting this all together, and we've got a good start with our lounges and with our tech platform here. So
It sounds like you have a good team. I mean, obviously we're very familiar with the Manchester Airports Group and MAG USA, and it's really great to see what the next iteration will be.
yeah, we're excited about it. Thank you for having me too. I
So
appreciate
nice
it.
to meet you,
nice to meet you
Kevin.
too.
Thank you.
Yeah.